Man, and welcome back to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Today we will play through the new update, or what you can call the new update. It will be maybe a short stream. We will do the dailies, some raids, maybe some demonic beasts, and we will also look in the JP patch notes to look at least 1 week earlier what will happen to Global. Besides that, let's get it started with the dailies. First things first, we are entering Fort Solgris. Skipping through the Keystone dungeon. Which are already capping. I'm disappointed in myself. Yes, the Halloween team for skipping. The pendants, there was a time when pendants were nicer to me. But I mean, I take it. So, next dailies should be PvP, boss battles, free stage. Steady effort hard. This is not steady effort. Steady. Okay, steady effort is, I guess, the name of the mission, not of the stage. So, the next thing will be enhanced equipment. Let's go, Gloxy. There's still some gear to get pushed. Gloxy. Hype, max level. You know what? Yes. You have Zanari, then let me get Dagofa. Gofa. And for the bench, Kate. Let's please don't switch to Gopher. Please don't do this to me. Come on, dude. Okay. Let's end Fets. Go! Aloha Biolix. And how's the update going for you? Come on, cleanse to rank up into Danafor. Ah, Aloha, I know you too. I mean, we still have not the finished banner yet. And from what I saw in the JP patch notes, there will be a voting gauntlet like I expected. So maybe we get the option to vote ban in, or maybe there will be a new ban. I show you after this raid how much there is to do. I mean, there are like 3 check marks in the patch note. First, the how's she called? The Skadi. The Skadi banner. Are you pulling on the Skadi banner? Yes or no? When no, then the already 33% of the update are finished for you. Next part of the update. LR Galant. Do you have the LR seals for him? Yes or no? If yes and you evolve him, then you're finished. If no and you cannot evolve him, then you're finished. And the last point is the good point. That's the point I will do after doing the raids. Ooh, I don't really need the Gems of Ragnarok right now. Do it, please. Okay, the host decided to do AFK Arena. I mean, for global, we have now still 2 weeks till the Ani even starts dropping. So that's just 100 PvP gems. We have 4 weeks of the actual Ani, which is again 200 PvP gems, which is also a total of around 6 weeks of just daily gems, which will also be a lot. And of course, because it's an Ani festival, they will give out like 200 or 300 gems. So I will most likely get one rotation for free. I need a course. I mean, I take the artifact XP, but please, the course. So, but first things first. I'm skipping Skadi, so the first part of the update is finished for me. I don't have enough LR seals yet for Garland, so this part is also finished for me. I mean, in 2 weeks there will be event boss, which gives 10 LR seals, then I can make my Garland to LR. The last update part is events. The village donations. When you have 6 million gold, you can go to the all 6 villages and donate for pendants. And with this, our update for this week is done. Give me a second, I just switched to the website. Wait, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So. This is the JP patch notes. Basically, the stuff at the beginning is we have bundles for real money. I mean, who cares? I mean, the free to play literally don't care. So, then there will be like for the whole month, every day, on the first 2 days, 2 free multi logins. Like, you see there are 2 or 1 tickets, but each of these tickets is already a full multi. And I will now show the banner. So we will get 330 pulls for this free banner for the whole month. And that's what's in the banner. But wait, it gets worse. I mean, these are all the old, not light and dark festivals, which is not that bad. I mean, LR Margaret user can still get some old dupes, and they also announced that they want to rework the coin shop, so maybe festival dupes are now good for something. But yeah, the banner gets worse and worse. Some 7 Deadly Sins SSRs, some Commandment SSRs, the old 4 Archangels and Chandler for some reason, Catastrophes, but most likely most of the old ones, Ragnarok units, like literally the oldest Ragnarok units. Yeah, let's not talk about the old Part 1 and Part 2 SSRs. Like, literally, most SSRs you see here are really from the first and second year of the game, maybe. I think Hauser and Excalibur are from this the newest units. And that's the whole banner. I mean, from the multis you can still pull some R and SR coins. And I don't even know if there is something guaranteed. What do we have here? I think I just opened I opened the maintenance notice again. But yeah, we have the old festivals. We have basically just old units. The only good part for beginners and for people who need to push their box, when you pull them, you get them on UR80. It is a big banner. The chance to get a unit you want is small, but it's completely free. So you literally get, just by logging in over the whole month, 30 multis. So you get 30 times the chance to get a few of them. And when you get them on UR 80, but you don't get them awakened. So if you're missing the characters and get them, still remember you need the fully awakening tokens for them. But yeah, um, then the notice, of course, goes further. On JP this week, or especially today, depending on the time, because different time zones and stuff, JP will have the voting gauntlet I mentioned. Like, they will get a big list of SSR characters to choose from, and the most voted will end up in the actual festival banner. Because this is just a free multi banner which always drops for the festival. That people just get characters for free. Ah, true. Yeah, you're right. I know you. I kinda blended them out. Ah, you mean the adult Merlin? I was like, wait, short Merlin is there. But yeah, they literally removed the newest free festivals and new in exclamation marks. But I mean, there are still some nice units. I mean, Demon King melee users can still use the AoE King. People who have problems with Grey Demons on Hell can still easily get a Loli Merlin. Ludociel is always a win. Red Lost Vein for Origin Demon players or just overall. But yeah, most of the other ones are kinda outdated. I mean, the festival Small Wing King is free cosmetics for all the Jelly King users. Ooh, to be honest, I hope that people are not voting for Lost Vein and Ludociel. And I think a lot of the older players will not vote for them because these were like a few of the earlier festivals. So a lot of people have them already on higher ult levels or even max ult level. And this is not a voting gauntlet. Like mentioned, this is the free banner. It could be that like all the LR units are like guaranteed in the banner or something, but we have to wait what the JP voting actually looks like. But yeah, it will be most likely pick that you can choose three festivals and I think five normal SSRs. I think then that's how they managed it last year. And then of course they take the total vote count and I think the three or five most voted festivals end up in the banner with the new unit, of course. And the 15 or 16 most voted normal SSRs are ending up in the banner. And I think some of the festivals are already predetermined to be in the banner. Like they promoted it with this picture, so I guess maybe you are Melly, Demon King, Hale, and the Goddess Liz are maybe guaranteed in the banner or have to be voted. And when there are light dark units and a UR unit who vote, I think most people will go for them. Okay, bye, Alex, and thank you for lurking in. Yeah, back to the notes. They will have, of course, the commemorate lottery. This will be like the ghost leg event where you have the chibi Meliodas and the chibi Elizabeth, and then you have to plant some lotus flowers that they basically go bridge over to the lane you want the items from, and this is this. Yeah, and that's basically the stuff you can get out of these ghost leg events. Okay. Then we get again the Gloom event boss. Uh, he was, I think, not that hard really. I think he was, yeah, he's red, and you could basically, I mean, it's an old event boss, so basically every new festival team is able to steamroll him. But I think my way to go was just Blue Slater, Blue Roxy, basically single target extra damage team. Yeah, you get rewards depending on how many times you cleared him, and I think it's limited to, yes, 5 times per day. So after 3 days, you get your 5 gems, you have your 5 SA coins, SSR pendant. This will be his event shop. And I guess, like most festivals, we will just get each week another event boss added. So basically, we will get each week around this same shop also added again. So the first week we get from the first event boss 10 LR seals, 1 UR pendant, a fully awakening token, up to 10 SA coins, origin and bell materials. This one gives 10 LR seals. You see the number under the picture. It's basically telling you how many times you can buy it from the shop. So you can buy 10 times 1 LR seal, you can buy 20 times 10 anvils, 5 times 1 hammer of Weisel, and so on and so on. 10 times 1 SA coin, only 1 time a UR pendant, 3 times the SSR pendant. Yeah, this is the usual boosting events, like the shop levels in the villages are on max level that even beginners can buy from all different levels in the store. Um, fr- Free tries when you play the story mode, stuff like this. Uh, like I said, they will probably add each week of the festival another event boss, which also has his own shop with again 10 LR seals. So you will get in 1 week 10 LR seals, then again, and then the next one 10, and so on and so on. Also, I think it was for the last half Ani and for the last Ani where they just gave you like I think each day 4 or 5 LR seals just over the mail, and it was I think a total of 30 or 50 free LR seals just over the mail. There will be most likely also a higher chance that mid festival they even start the hero arena again, because 2 weeks after the festival they normally drop another banner. And this other banner should be the first of the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse character they announced. Because they said with the fifth Ani, the main story will be ended. So we get the end of the Chaos Alpha arc. Or technically the beginning, because that's the whole 4 Knights of the Apocalypse story. And yeah, with the second half of the Ani, they want to give us the first real 4 Knights character, because Tristan is important for the story, but we got just Child Tristan, and he's basically part of the end of the main story. Labyrinth. Give me a second. Battle Labyrinth. Yeah, I save. Please let me. The Labyrinth will end on the 20th of May. Yes, the 20th of May, which will be, give me a second, Monday or Tuesday next week, depending on, of course, time zones, and it's basically next week when we get the next update. So you have 1 more week now to grind the bird, or half a week. I mean, we are still on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Basically yes. Next week they will remove the collab and will just give us a small update or event to basically bridge the last week of this banner. And then when the Skadi banner goes, basically the whole Ani stuff starts. So back to the website. Oh yeah, that's the. I think no, his name's not Grayon. I think it's just Gloom. But yeah, that's the stuff you get from the Gloom event boss. Then of course you get more double XP from free stages, half stamina consumption from main and free stages. I mean all the beginner stuff. What's kind of funny, we will have again a donation event. I mean, right now we have a donation event. When you go to the 6 villages, you can donate a total of 6 million gold, and you get 6R, 6SR, 6 SSR pendants. So do your donations now, and for global this should be in 2 weeks. then we can do the donation again. I mean, that's free pendants, and people always complaining about not having the pendants. So it's kinda dependent to be pendant on the pendant. Yeah, this will be the 2 diamond stage like every week in Fort Solgris. Like right now we have... Oh yes, I also should play this. Right now we have this Earstein, or Earstein event, where you basically... you can go on the first day and just clear all these stages, and on the second day you are just looking what are you missing for the missions. Like for now, I auto-run these while we check the patch notes further. You're geared, you're geared, you're geared. You are not geared. Get your attack set. And now, kiddos, go commit murder. Back to the patch notes. Yeah. The Gopher and Lost Hollows. Okay. This will be basically the event for next week in Fort Solgris. They also reworked the whole normal awakening stuff, and I did not press auto. Basically they made it much easier for people to do the normal awakening, because I understand why they did it. Some people say normal awakening was easy, but it was kinda a pain in the ass to get all the materials you needed, because a unit of a different color needed already 3 different normal materials from, of course, depending of the chapter. Like for the first awakening you just need stuff from chapter 1 stages, and so on, and so on. And of course, depending on which kind of main character it was, you needed the holy water or the demon blood. Like basically when your character was Archangel, one of the 7 deadly sins, or Elizabeth, then you needed the holy water. When it was something else, then you needed the demon blood. And normally you, like I mentioned, you needed 6 different types of material per chapter, and they merged them now into these orbs. So instead of collecting all the different kinds of items, you can now just farm these orbs you can use for all awakenings. So I just guess that they increased the amount you need of these orbs per awakening. And yeah, but besides that, you can still use all your resources and convert them by king for fully awakening tokens. I mean, for beginners, this is much easier to keep up the awakening. Besides that, fixed an issue where the game was forcibly closed using badge costume. Okay, yeah, they added this badge costume registration where you can unequip and then equip the best cosmetics in just one button press. And for some reasons with armor with Biloxi and his LR costume, there was basically error which led to let the game crash. But for some reasons, I think just on some devices and not on all. And that's all the pre-Ani stuff now happening on JP. I mean, for us global players, this will be basically what we will get next week on Tuesday update. And the week after is when, I mean, and that's also why they have next week, why we have next week the voting gauntlet. I mean, JP has it now. They have now, I think, 3 or 5 days to vote. Each day you get again 3 chances for a festival to pick and 5 chances for normal SSR. And yeah, so they have basically a week till then gets decided who ends up in the final festival banner. And for us this voting gauntlet will drop next week Tuesday. And yeah, also important to mention, please note the voting icon will be displayed in the PC version beta, but you will not be able to vote. Basically, you can press on it on the PC, but it will not open the in-game web browser for it. So when you want to vote, you have to do it on your phone or tablet or whatever other device besides the PC you use to play the game. Because for some reason the game is out for, I think, 5 years. The PC client is out for, I think, 3 years, and we are still using a beta. but Netmarble things, I guess. I mean, for PC users, it's still kinda dumb that we still have to do all the time the login. Like, each time I start a browser, even in the same session, when I want to play it again and go and open on the Netmarble launcher, I still have to enter my password, like, come on, dude, it's my PC, you know me. Please let me in. Insert let me in meme. But yeah, for pre-Ani stuff, this is already awesomely nice. Like, I mean, we will already get 1 week before the Ani starts all these free login multis. And when the Ani finally drops, we will also be able to use the coupon codes for which we got to pre-register, which also gives us again tons of resources. And yeah, I mean, for newer players this is still awesome, and even for older players who are still missing some of them, maybe you are lucky and you get one of the few missings and then you instantly get them on level 80. And even if not, maybe you get some ult dupes you did not have, and I mean, also ult pushing even for trash units is box CC push. But yeah, that's the JP patch notes for now. So, time to butcher more of the Eastin event. Which just means let the auto do his auto. Just chillaxing AoE weak point grinding. This is also a team I can recommend for gold farming if people still have problems farming gold. Yeah, missing out on certain collabs is kinda bad, but that they made Albedo as a collab character that strong, and I mean not important, but she is really good for certain content and made content which is there much easier to do. Like, you see easy teams beating the Bird and the Deer with Albedo teams. Albedo can not solo, but an unknown team around Albedo is just able to easily counter the Demon King content, which is kinda bonkers. Literally, when she is countering him with her bonk attack. But I mean, most of the time we got reruns of collabs. I think the only collab which did not rerun yet is the Stranger Things, because I don't even know in the first place why they did Stranger Things. I mean, I know it because 7 Deadly Sins is a not Netmarble, a Netflix original, and Stranger Things is a Netflix original, so maybe they thought, let's try it. I mean, Tower of God did not rerun because it literally just rerun in my eyes. Also, there are some other games which still have the chance to get first collabs with Grand Cross, and other which still could get a rerun, like the Mokusho Tensei, the Jobless Reincarnation. Besides that, yeah, I think Overlord will at one point come back again. Maybe even with an event story this time. This one. Let's commit some more murder. Yeah, you can use her like that, but there are a lot of different ways you can play Albedo for the Demon King. After I finish the Eastin event, I can show how I play her. But I think I basically play the same team. I just use, instead of Kokutos, Shuna from the Slime collab, which is not working in my favor. I mean, saying I replaced a collab unit with another collab unit is kinda. But yeah, that's how Grand Cross is kinda working right now. Yeah, but right now you see we have this Demon Blood chalices, the Holy Water chalice I just dropped. They will basically merge into one item, so when you drop a chalice it will be the right one, because all characters will use the same chalices from now on after the update next week. Aloha Elotra, how was Persona 3? Checking the event missions. Use 2 ultimates and clear 1 time. Rank 1 skill. Ah, nice, enjoy. To be honest, I still have to finish any Persona. Like, I started playing them most of the time, but I never finished one. I think I even stopped playing Persona 5 like literally before the end. Rank 1 skill and 2 ultimates, so I just make a team with non-killing ultimates. Go away, go away. Who is not doing the killing? You are most likely not killing. I think my first one was the golden, the one with Teddy. Ah, I see. I think I started with Persona 4, and then I got 5 for my PS4, and like being literally in the last or the second last palace, I stopped because I think some other game released in that year. I mean, the Persona games are enjoyable, and they have a addiction, not addiction, how's it called? Addictive factor. But I mean, when a game has something like this, you know it's good. Or at least good for you. Tami, and Tami will kill Liz. The green one. I guess Merlin for the bench. Again, the green one. And who does not kill anyone? Depends. Depends on the context. Like, playing 8 hours the same game? Maybe. Playing 8 hours but a lot of different games? No. I like the Doctor Who meme. For much? What? It depends on the context. 4 hours of sleep? No. 4 hours of schoolwork? Yes. Who is my third character who is not doing some killing? I mean, if you get better, you can start to go for the speedruns. But to be fair, turn-based RPGs, watching speedruns for them is kinda weird. Like, I mean, most of the time you're still stuck to like all the story cutscenes. I mean, if you enjoy it, you enjoy the characters, the story, and the game overall, then it's just good. I mean, as long as you don't forget to drink, eat, and stuff. But I mean, right now you told you are doing a break. Yeah, I understand you there. I know you. It's weird that they released Gallant without a Holy Relic. Like, they brought Gloxy, and to be honest, Gloxy is still kinda trash. But Gloxy at least came with a Holy Relic. Gallant dropped now and no Holy Relic, and I think he is still more enjoyable to play than Gloxy, but still a Holy Relic is what he needs. I mean, what a lot of people are also upset about is that Gallant is literally just, again, a Gopher-only counter. Like, he is literally just punishing characters which use rank up and rank down skills, and to be honest, no character right now is using rank down skills anymore. So dude is literally just a Gopher counter. Yeah, Gloxy is used there, but is used there is literally the right term. He's just used there right now because we still have not the good from Netmarble released units for this content. Like, I mean, they released Valenti, but Valenti is not a squirrel-only unit. She is for all demonic beasts, like the red, how's she called? Not Melascula, the other Megelda. Like, Red Megelda was released, and I think I never saw her actually used. Like, here her passive is just for literally every demonic beast battle. Alas, we have had debuffs removed from the hero skill use recover HP, which kinda reads like you could belay her for the, how's it called, the Nidhogger, like basically in an Unknown or in a Ragnarok team. Multiplate. I mean, her power strike. Yeah, and here's the problem. Like, you see what Megelda does, and then you have her Holy Relic, which still works only for the bird. Barely any people are using her for Nidhogger. I mean, there are a lot of teams which can beat Nidhogger floor 1 and 2, but for the floor 3, most people go for the Goddess team. There is some unknown synergy possible, but most videos you see is just people priest-through with the Goddess and Freya. And because her Holy Relic is bird only, hi Bobby, and because her Holy Relic is bird only, it's kinda nerfing her down again. It's like the Holy Relic for the Goddess list, and to be more specific, the blue Goddess list. Why do I tip God? Just less. Don't be me today. Basically what Goddessless Holy Relic does is I'm doing good. How are you, Bobby? But yeah, what her Holy Relic basically does is pushing how strong her Goddess Bless skill is. But she is sharing this Holy Relic with the red Goddessless. Where's the girl? Here, the Spring Goddessless. Do you see a buff card on this Goddessless? No, neither do I. But yeah, her Holy Relic would push Goddess Bless. Would be sad if the character does not have this skill. I hate it. There are few characters who got a treatment like this. Where they get a Holy Relic, there is a different version of this character, and the other version of the character is completely sucking balls because the Holy Relic is not working for the character. All she gets out of the Holy Relic is just more stats. Yeah, the blue goddess list I just showed was the first festival goddess list we got. With the newer goddess lists, she kinda got outdated. But basically, her whole gimmick was she was an awesome tank for goddess teams because her god. Basically, as long as you had the barrier from her goddess bless on a character, you was not be able to get crit. Basically, her bless had to go down that you can get crit, and some characters are just working with crits. Yeah. And her ult is basically healing your team and giving you a blue buff, a reflect buff. And depending on your ult level, you're doing more reflect. With max ult level, you're basically reflecting more damage than you took. And the reflect damage you do also gives your characters lifesteal. So when your characters reflected this in the damage with Liz's buff, they also most of the time full healed themselves. Of course, only when you had her like 5-6 or 6-6 ult level. There was back in the day a lot of content you could cheese with this list. Yeah, the spring list was basically, I mean, spring list is already telling everything. She is a seasonal list, and she was like, I think, in 2 or 3 banners, and of course most people don't have her because of that. I mean, one of the good things about her is basically when you evolved her to UR, you basically got a full batch of free cosmetics. Of course, you got her costume, I think this one. Then you got a free UR weapon from her, which was kinda bad because I already maxed out my list at this time. And you got a free headpiece, which also sucked because I kinda maxed out my list at this time. I mean, yeah, I have this crown for list because I think a few updates ago there was this Omni cosmetic for most lists, but I think only for the Awakened Goddess lists. So basically blue list and every list which got released after this. All the old Ellie Hawks and solo lists did not get the crown. Nice. But to be fair, I think they also did not add this list to really any banner in the last half or whole year. Like basically when you want her, you had to exchange her from the coin shop, or maybe in the upcoming update you get lucky because we have JP patch notes right now. So first things first, basically this will start next week for us. For JP this starts basically 2 days depending on the time zone. And we will get for a whole month free multi-tickets. On the first 2 days we will get 2 multi-tickets and then 1, 1, 1 and so on and so on. The banner we will get is featuring most of the old festivals, basically all the non-light dark festivals, excluding Queen Diane, Festa Rossa, and the adult Green Merlin. Then of course a lot of basically all of these SSRs are the old Part 1 and Part 2 SSRs, and of course the catastrophes. Like you see from the goddess characters, they, for some reason, Chandler is listed by the goddess. I think that's supposed to be goddess or holy war, but we will not have a Red Tamil or the counter Zaril in this. But yeah, this will be a loaded free banner. Like basically you see these are all old units, but we will get like 30 free multis for this thing. And there is still the chance that you get some festivals. I mean, for people missing some of them, it's nice. Also, when you pull a character, of course, you will get him UR level 80. When he's not level 80 yet, he will raise to 80. If you have him already higher or 80, you get just a coin. And characters get not pulled awakened. Yeah, the catastrophes are mostly the old ones. I think the only newer ones were Red Airstein of Authority and Green Mono. But most people maybe picked the Green Mono on the last catastrophe event because I think this Mono was just in 2 banners. So most people missed out on the Green Mono. which she is not really that good. It's just it's a missing character in my box, so I picked her on the last Catastrophe event. We literally get just the oldest Ragnarok units, like no Frey, no Freya, not the second Megelda, of course not the Wedding Brunhild because she's a seasonal character. They kinda did a cheap one with this banner. It would have been nice when the seasonal would be in there, but yeah. And now going through the patch notes a second time, this, yeah. For JP today also starts the voting gauntlet I was talking about. For us, this will be next week. And of course, because the PC client is still in the beta, we cannot do this on PC. So when you want to do the voting next week, do it on your phone or tablet or whatever. Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, this will be, Bobby, this will be a free banner. Like, literally, you just log in and get free multis for this banner. This is basically always happening before the anniversary, so this is just some free rewards for the players to get before the festival. So you have already the chance to get a lot of good units for free, and yeah. Now the actual banner. And that's what I also mentioned in the last few streams. Basically, we will get to vote from a list of festival units up to, you can vote up to, I think, 3 festivals and 5 normal SSRs. The voting will go for, I think, 5 or 7 days, and after this they will basically make with all the voting results from all players the final banner. Like when most people voted Ultimate Escanor and, let's say, Transcendenzbahn and maybe Heal, then these 3 will most likely be in the festival banner. And when people voted for normal SSRs like Tyr, Frey, Freya, who else? Red Tamil, because still a lot of people need them, and most likely Green Escanor, because Green Escanor get voted every anniversary. But yeah, then most likely these ones will end up in the banner. I'm with you there, Elotra. I also think a lot of people will vote for Mile, because Mile was for now in, I think, just 3 banners. His release banner, then they literally waited close to a whole year to release him again. And after this, I think the last banner with Gaucher we had right now also had Mile. So there are still a lot of people needing him for like Nidhogger and for, of course, the goddess, how's it called? The Hero Arena or PvP team. Ooh, how many chapter in the normal? Give me a second. This many. Behemoth many chapters on the story. Main story. Update coming. Yeah. Yumi 2. Right now we have 29 chapters, and when the 5th Ani gets released, we get the last main story chapter. So I guess 7 Deadly Sins will end with chapter 30. I mean, basically, when the 5th Ani drops, this chapter will be finished, and because the last chapter then starts with the Chaos Alpha arc, it will also be finished, because they said they will end the main story with the anniversary. So you will get 30 gems from chapter 29 and 30 gems from chapter 30. Oh, damn. You're kinda zooming through the story. I mean, GG. 25. I see. Then you already met Wild, and yeah. I mean, playing a little bit further, I think you unlock even the Demon King battle already. Damn, bro, you're really zooming. Dailies. And PvP. Because every gem counts. Sorry if I confuse some of you sometimes when I call the diamonds gems, but I'm used to other gachas like One Piece Treasure Cruise, where the currency is rainbow gems. You're not missing. I mean, I don't want to say that you're not missing out on anything. The catastrophe story is like just 21 episodes, but I think just 3 or 5 of them are actual fights, and not even hard ones. And the Ragnarok story just has, I think, 5 or 6 chapters for now. Like, catastrophes and Ragnarok get updated really, really badly. But yeah, worst case, you can still get, I think, around 150 gems from the Ragnarok story. And of course some extra gems, and I'm not even sure if you get much out of the catastrophe story. Because the chapter 1 is not even finished, so there are no 30 gems to claim. But yeah, Taizo. HP food, and I'm good to go. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Until I get stomped by some 270 CC ungeared enemy. That dude yesterday broke me. Okay, that's manageable. AoE into AoE into AoE. Yeah, I expected evasion. Ooh, nice. GG to gold 4. By the way, if you need any raids, you just can tell me. I did not trigger mine for today, and I can literally spawn any raid you need. Like, if you need mostly gray materials, I can just spawn a few grays. If you need howlex, we can do howlex, like... Oh, that's actually here, and here, and... I go for melee. My Gelder can handle the Demon King, but she cannot handle the melee. I knew it. Your bench was Kusek. Most of the time it's Kusek or Nanashi. So PvP done for today. Back to my cooking slave barn. Oh, seeing Droll, I just got remembered I have to collect my brawl stuff. Of course, give me a second, then I just spawn them in. So I did one. Bird Tree Tower. Do the skipping here. And pendants. And SA coin. And boss battles. Come on. Already normal. Activate all. Team. Jericho. You did. Jericho spawned a gray. Okay. And auto. One good thing about the merge of all the fodder items for Awakening is that your box will get tons of space free now. So I unmerge them. So invite. Bowie. And let's go. Oh, that's neat. No, Escanor! Oh no, he's angry. Okay, I think I switched my Alpha team back to my Loli Merlin. But hell, the next Grey. Wait, did I just read repeatable? Ah, yeah, but then you have the reduced drops. It's not really that worth. Invite. Meanwhile, I'm switching my team around. Merlin, Merlin with Zariel. Gopher. King. And Mael. Wo ist mein Mail? Here. Ah, wait, I cannot bring Halloween Gopher. But I want to bring Gopher. Wait, I can. I just need green. I don't need the different races. Merlin. The DPS girl is ready. So first a rank up. And I think 2 tornadoes are doing it. That's my girl. That's much better. Yay, close to 900 blue stones. Again. I just traded them yesterday to King that I don't cap at 1000. I mean, you don't cap, you just start the next stack. Invite is out. Double rank up. I mean, I take it. I guess I go now for the kill and I trash something. Merlin doing casual 1.9 million first turn. Another rank up and a few tornadoes. Let's finish him. Fatality. Come on, Liz. Yay, some cosmetic drops. I take them over the artifact drops. Hope you're ready. 3 more grays to go. The moment when you are able to see the invisible button. I maybe or maybe not played the game far too long. Okay, another double rank up. I guess I kill phase 1. Ah, yes, I have to trash something. So sad. I mean, I played Science Day on day 1, and when I started playing it, the Green King you now get for free was not free back in the day, and I did not pull him. So most of the time when I wanted to make grey raids, I literally had to play with the people from my guild because nobody wanted to play with someone who does not have the Green King. And now you can just steamroll him with one unit. Get steamrolled by my list. I hope so much they release another weapon cosmetic for her, so I can max out 5 weapons on her. When she would have a 5th weapon, then I could literally solo Belm of Hell first phase just with Liz. I mean, by pushing the constellations sooner or later, I get also some attack stats that she should be able to do this, but please, Netmarble, give me the 5th sword. But to be fair, her Holy Relic already is doing an awesome job. For PvE, it's awesomely nice. Aloha, Satoy. How is the, in exclamation marks, the new event update going for you? Rank up. Merlin kill. Fresh. Did you pull for Skadi or did you evolve your LR Gallant? Or did you play what's left of the event? Going to the 6 villages and then donate 6 million gold. Oh, rank up into Tornado. Yes, you LR'd your Gallant, or yes, you pulled for Skadi? Or yes to both? And you pulled for Skadi, or you actually pulled Skadi? Yeah, I would also not say no to a dummy mummy like her. He's down. So let's keep him down. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about her is that she again is just when my team is debuffed, then I'm doing good stuff for the team unit. Like the last Skadi already worked with this mechanic kinda. It's I hoped for something else this time. Bobby, be strong. Anniversary is coming. I mean, there's something rising, but it's not a shield hero. I hope so much that she ends up in a soon returning banner. Yeah, I mean, these are two impactful arguments. Yeah, it's hard to argue against them. They're working in her favor. But I have to be strong. And I literally forgot what I just did. That's how strong her arguments are. I literally forgot what I just did in the game. Thank you. I just remembered. Last invite is out. What's with this double rank up runs today? When you know someone else has to go for rank up, wait for the other person normally to play the go for rank up. Because now you just played a silver attack buff for the team and not a gold one. I mean, for now it's not important because my Merlin kinda rules, but for future other co-op content. Tornado, I guess. I would like my Merlin to hit way harder. But I'm not sure how to optimize this team. And like I said, for other content, I mean, there are some other event bosses sometimes returning where you have to play co-op raids against them. And then it's kinda sad when you don't run the max buff. Because in some cases, how's it called? In some cases, when you play characters like the old Red Arthur or Vile from the Tower of God collab, when you play his gold buff, he actually gives your team another extra buff. Then he gives you the debuff immunity for like 3 or 4 turns. And on silver, it would be just the AoE stat buff for the team. Liz making sure the Grey Demon is a D-woman at the end of the day. Yay, 900 grey materials. Did I? Yes, I did a check-in. So now I throw the 100 grey materials I farmed just away. Yes, I would like to exchange my demon materials for coins. Shop. 600. I have the coins, I have the pendants. Some boxes to sell. What's left? I think the dailies are done. Hawk Pass missions for today are done. Something in the mail to collect. Oh, true. I think I have to send out friend coins. And then collect my sended friend coins. And get me another, how's it called? The keystones. I think for this week I already did the Nidhogger, but I can check out again. Because I think I picked him to make him my first one of this week. And now I just had to farm him over and over for the normal materials. Like these red shards he is dropping and I think the demon cubes. My guild does not have some level requirement. I mean, I made a level requirement that I now I have some active people, but most of the time, I mean, yeah, most of them are around level 100, but it's mostly just a check-in guild that we get our daily gem. So we are not really sweating that hard to end up in knighthood. How's it called? The knighthood PvP mode. Because it's still cancer that it's locked behind, I think, the top 1 or top 2% or something. I think it was just top 0. Yes. I had the Gelder Demon King and Demon King melee team. I would say yes, but basically we the whole guild is already active, so I don't have anyone to kick. And my vice captain is basically my second account I use to raid with myself. So, he is just a backup that I have someone else to check in just in case. But when I have some longer inactive member, then I text you for it. But yeah, most of them are normally doing their daily stuff, and I mean, you see they making their knighthood points, or just doing the check-in, like, yeah, the usual stuff. I would not wait. You should really look that you join soon a knighthood. Best thing I can recommend for you is going to the Grand Cross Discord, because there are lots of guilds who are just looking for check-in members, and the check-in is the most important part for your free gem daily. And after this, when your account is a little bit pushed, and when you have more constant teams for knighthood bosses and stuff, then you can go for more active knighthoods. Like, I mean, you see my requirements here are literally just do the daily login. After 3 till 7 days offline, I start kicking people. So normally they're warned, but we are also in the same Discord that I normally reach them in case something happened. Yeah. And I wanted to Weisel to collect my brawl rewards. And make at least one brawl match that I get not thrown back to rank 130k. Yay, 1800. I guess I just lose fast against you. Not that it really matters. Let's go. Just kill me fast. That was not the intention. Okay, that was what I expected. What happened? I guess I increased in Brawl. Top 10k players, I guess. Here. Ah, welcome back, Satoy. Yeah, I just wanted to make one brawl that I don't get deranked to rank 130 or 40k. Yeah, and that was what I expected from the match earlier. Did I just get wiped? Unknown goddess. I guess I could do it like this. I mean, the goddess team will stomp my... do I want to do... Okay, I have to hope that my demon team is actually getting the first turn. And then it's goddess team against the goddess team. Kinda meh. Demon team? The glass cannon team, eh. Melee against... Ooh, I hate all these matchups. Let's try this and hope for the worst. I can send you later the link for the Discord. Damn, I got stomped fast. I guess 8.5k is the best I get. Maybe I should update the gear and stuff, but who cares? So, wasting my coins on Gloxy. Oh, I did not get this pendant yet. Anything... I don't need the raids. I guess unbuilds. Unbuilds are always good. Okay, daily's done. No, I know what I wanted to do. Chapter 1. Fast. I have to act fast now. And first I have to go to Diana and shred all the gear I got from the bosses. I mean, I think when I'm ranked higher, I get 2,000 coins, but I think for this you must be like top 1%, so it's not really worth the struggle. Let's go to chapter 1. Because now I can make the village donation event. And because we just butchered the raid, the weapon, the gear shop behind the donation guy has reduced cost for the lowest equipment. So I can just buy it out and make red stones out of it. Yeah, Brawl is for early players, not that nice of content. Yes, I know you. What's the question? I'm ready to go. Meanwhile, buying out the uncommon, the common gear. Come on. There are 2 affinities. I have you have to be a little bit more specific. There are, give me a second. There is this affinity level here, and I think the other thing is called just affection. But for affinity, you basically have to farm food or buy the finished food from the shops. And besides that, you have daily collect your Vanya ale from the barrel in the taverne. Besides that, some events are giving out these items for free, which push your affinity like plus 1000. When you want to know how to... Not now, Behemoth. When you want to know the affection, affection gets leveled when you use characters for stages which consume stamina. Like, when you would bring melee to a raid who consumes like 30 or 40 stamina, when you would bring melee to a raid which costs 40 stamina, then you would push his affection by 40. That's why my most pushed units are the characters I used for my auto farming teams in Fort Solgris back in the day. Like Gopher, King, and Merlin were in my AoE only teams, so they literally grinded Fort Solgris up and down, left and right, front and behind. And yeah, that's why they most of the time collected most of the hearts. Hauser was also one of the earliest AoE farmer for us back in the day. I think Jericho got a lot of affection because I used her. I'm using her to trigger some raids all the time, so she's my boss skipping team, and I used her a lot for Behemoth back in the day and knighthood bosses. Yeah, basically it's just about what you grind and how long you grind it. And to get more of these heart containers, you have to push the affinity. Like, when you get Alioni as a new character in your box, he will only have 1 heart. But, Alioni... Did I have... Alioni, okay. But when you max out these metas, then you get the second heart container of a character. So when you have 10 different Merlins, you will be just having 10 heart containers to fill. But when you push the friendship meta of these Merlins you have to the max, then you get for each Merlin another extra heart container here. And that's why you see that some characters just have 2 heart containers, because for most air and SR character there's only 1 version. So you get 1 because you have the character, and you get 1 because I maxed out the affinity. And then it's just using them to grind some content. Like Slater is my red demon team. Demon Hendrickson was a long time also AoE farmer because he just has 2 AoE debuffs. I think Lilia was also the first Lilia was a AoE farmer back in the day because she had a AoE and a Pierce passive which pushed Hauser, and the heal card she would normally not use while auto farming. And yeah, I mean, you see the hearts and then you can guess why the characters are maxed. Death Pierce, one of the best bench warmers. You literally just have him on the 4th slot, and that's how he got to max. Yeah. Ludociel because the Margaret Ludociel. Liz because there are too many Lizes which are used in too many contents, and of course the raid Liz. And yeah, I got Tyr like 3 weeks ago, and he's now already max because he's just doing AoE farming in Fort Solgris. I mean, you see my Hale is not seeing much play outside of PvP, so she is not collecting that much affection. But yeah, basically you have characters for some farming content, and you're good to go. Like, you can also just go and take 1 slot in your box and just make like here my skips. This is literally my skip team, just to push the. I mean, I rebuilded it for Knighthood boss, but basically normally I just have trash units in this team to just fill their affection meta because I use them to skip the gear missions. Like these missions where you have to skip 8 of them. Yeah. I use this trash team, skip them, and yes, you still get affection while skipping these stages. Also, when there is a half stamina on a stage, you still get the full value. When it's a 10 stamina stage, but because of half, you just have to pay 5 stamina, you still get 10 affection points on a character. So half stamina is most of the time working in your favor here. I bought the trash. Now to Diana. And then I will redo this in the other 5 villages. Because that's how I get daily my redstones. Thrashing 150 trash pieces just for the redstones. Let's go to chapter 2. And the next donation. Yay, some more pendants. And the gear merchant is, I think, here. I mean, most people are just gold grinding for Zolgris and then doing the gear gacha and let Diana fresh everything from the gear gacha. But this is some neat little extra income. I mean, it requires some manual work, but I take it. You could technically also go for the uncommon stuff, but the difference is just that you get 1 redstone more out of each piece, and the cost increase is like 5 till 6 times as high, so it's not worth it, in my eyes at least. Because everything you overpay here, you could really invest in the gear gacha. So, back to Diana. Also, for what I'm doing right now, the Season 1 tavern would be better, because then you would not have to do the whole big running to Diana thing. Because then you just have to do those 2 steps to the window and there she is. And chapter 3. Literally going to a donation box. Aloha, Terry boy. And how's your update week going? Wait. I wanted to go to the gear merchant, not to her. Yay, some more trash to buy. At least Diana gets something to do. Ah, nice. Beginning of Season 4, end of Season 4, mid-Season 4? Nice. The only bad part about season 3 and 4 are the animation. Sadly, Netflix decided after season 2 to switch the animation studio, and the new animation studio kinda sucked balls. Aloha, KP Frost. Well, well, well. Sate, sate, sate. And how's the update week going for you? Or how did the collab the last few weeks go for you? Let's go to Diana. Diana, you have something to do. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was already glad getting one rotation through the collab, and Skadi is sadly a skip for me. I mean, I would not say no to a dummy mummy like her, but the Ani is there and I have to be strong. But yeah, I did one rotation on the Shield Hero collab, and the first time when the Shield Hero collab was there, I did not play. I had a break like a year from the game. So I actually got all the units from the collab, which is kind of insane in one rotation. I got Raftalia, Fitoria, and Kizuna dupe from the first rotation, which allowed me to go for Philo in the shop. My 600 pick was Naofumi, and in the last free multi we got from the Labyrinth, I actually got Glass. So while pulling till 570, I actually got, in the last multi, everything together. I was really happy about this. I got Fitoria. I literally got a dupe for her. Like my 300 milestone was Fitoria. Then I pulled another Fitoria, so I got a dupe from her. And I got Raftalia and Kizuna from the banner, but we also got them for free, so I got basically 2 other Shield Hero dupes. So I had 3 dupes. I traded the dupes for Philo. I picked on 600 Naofumi, and in the last multi to unlock 600, I actually pulled the glass. So I actually got all the collabs in one rotation. Yes, I have a guild, but I'm actually the guild leader. But we are more of a just check-in guild. And we are most of the time field. I mean, the 2 days offline dude is also me, my second account, which I'm using for raiding with myself or helping other players to get some raids, because second account is just built to support other players. Because I got raid spawners there, I got basically all my units on this account are only built to do raids. So my Zaratras there has engravement, my Dana for list has engravement. Basically, everything you use in a raid is engraved. And everything outside of this is sadly not engraved, but I'm not really caring that much for the second account. I could, but I also could not, because I'm not going that hard into cosmetics. I literally just go for cosmetics when there's the cosmetic sale, and this happens to most of the time happen hand in hand with an anniversary or with some crazy festival. So yeah, also some of the important units I just got a few weeks or months ago, like Tyr and Frey were I mean, Frey was a one-time free, so yeah, I got him from there, but I literally got Tyr like 2 or 3 weeks ago from the race tickets. Ooh, I never actually participated. I mean, back in the day when our guild was active, I participated in them, but it was just a burden to contact all the guild members, let them know they should at least do their stuff. But yeah, most of the time it was just me shredding the lower players just because some defenses place their lower players first in their towers or later in their towers, and because the other guys in the guild did not play that active, most of the time it was just me and a few friends shredding most of the enemy towers. Yeah, 13 million is far away for me. Like, I already need like 3000 GP to finish this constellation because all the small nodes are already done. But every of the bigger nodes needs now 300 GP, which is basically I need 6 new characters, or I need 3 till 4 characters and have to max them out to get enough GP out of them. And there is not that many characters to get for me. I mean, this is what after a year break and returning, what I'm still missing. Most of them some festivals or seasonal characters. But to cut in by Terry Boy, I agree. Escanor is one of the best characters. One of my personal favorites was Shin because I used the first Shin a long time for AoE grinding. But I really, really love how they reworked Escanor with his LR. Like, I love to use the green Escanor back in the day because he was already a nice hard hitter. But his rework was just the cherry on top. Damn. Uh, I was kinda overwhelmed with already managing my own guild back in the day. I mean, now we're just, like I mentioned, just for fun, check-in guild. I mean, and I love that the Red Escanor had his original how's it called? His armor, the OG armor he had as a member of the Seven Deadly Sins, but he kinda fall short after. Yeah, he literally needed a. Why do I not Red Escanor? Sometimes I'm just typing the element of the character. I mean, I love the Amplify. I love Amplify on most units because Amplify is just cool. But then you have his Charge and Fire, which is, I mean, yeah, it's a AoE and it needs to be rank 2 to deplete ultimate. And when you take him and put him on the same page like the green Escanor, he just got the short end of the stick. I see. I mean, yeah, of course, you will have some vice who help you with some of the managing. I mean, back in the day, I also had like one good friend I much relied on helping me managing the guild. So I'm still glad that he is stuck to me all the time. I agree. I mean, it's hard to make make a character worse after his LR, but I doubt that we will get so soon a LR of the same character who already got a LR. I mean, there are some people out there who want LR evolutions for collab characters, which I understand that they want it, but I mean, we already have some bad choices for LRs. I mean, I love how they reworked New Year's Liz, but then again, she is a seasonal character. Lots of people don't have her yet, and so a lot of people don't have the option to really LR her. Um, the other choices are, I mean, two festivals, and they are older festivals, so I think it's okay. Blue Zeldris and Green Gloxy are basically old SSR characters you can still pull. I think, was Zeldris the last, or I think Gloxy was the last. I'm not sure right now. But yeah, I mean, for now we got now three LR commandments. We got 2 goddess characters, and we got basically 2 7 deadly sins. I'm still not sure what they're planning to do with how they decide to who LR. Ah, Cell, okay. Was not sure if Galoxy or Cell was the last. Ah, yes, I think when I had the coins, I was like, Galoxy sucks, and then I just hoarded the coins and evolved my Zeldris. And after this, I had enough to do Galoxy anyway. And now I'm 5 short to do Gallant. And to be honest, Unknown does not need to push as much as Fairy and Giant. Like, Giant has with Matrona and Diana already strong support, but they could still push Giant by giving. I think Matrona could need a LR, but most likely when it would be would hit Diana, which kinda sucks because we have already 2 good taunt Diana, and they're both Queen Dianes. Yes, when it's about LR seals, I grind and get every seal I can get. Literally, I get all my Hero Arena seals, I get my Labyrinth seals, my Event Boss seals. Uh, if there's any kind of LR seal, I get it. How's it called? The only time I'm not doing it is on the Memory of Yggdrasil, because sorry, but I'm not paying 1,000 of the currency. I mean, you grind like 1,200 or 300 over the week. I'm not farming a whole week for 1 LR seal. No, I do the middle difficulty, where my teams need to have 300 KCC. Because my teams are not yet able to get 320 K without associates. But yeah, besides that, what I'm mostly doing on stream right now is just pushing my box by streaming a lot of demonic beasts for holy relics, streaming raids for pushing my SR characters, and yeah, I finished all my air characters to 100 max super awakening, and now I'm on the SR characters because most of the time there are some free banners where you get the SSR characters for free to 80 or to 90, and I don't want to waste resources on all the SSR when I could pull them in a free banner and get them raised for free. Yeah, some people already told me that there are lots and tons of guides of how to not go first and still win, but I for myself, I would like to get the first turn. I mean, against PvE content, okay, I can take it to go second. I mean, I did tons of the end story fights with going second because you just got for the how they decided to make the story. You just got out CC'd for some story fights like 340k Demon King. Like at the time this was out, I was with my box. I think 270, 280 was tops what I was able to go. Okay, have a nice evening and hope to see you soon. Bye. So, and I actually forgot again. I was donating and freshing gear. Did I do the freshing part already? Thank you for your follow. Hope to see you soon. Bye. You are not Diana. You are Diana. I did the freshing. Main story. I was in the City of the Dead, so I have to go to Beisel. Donating the next million. I should change the title of the stream to How to Slowly Get Broke. Not broken, just broke. So 3 more pendants and the salesman. Where is the gearman? There's the gearman. Gearman, a superhero who fights just with gadgets. Did I mention that I love doing this micromanagement here? Just managing my box. Getting redstones. Come on, 5 more. And back to Diana. Feels like Groundhog Day over and over again. And the next city. 2 more chapters to go. 2 million something to lose. Event. Hype pepper from a barrel. Imagine breaking a whole goddamn barrel just for one portion of pepper. Here, ma'am, I just suddenly decided on this Wednesday to donate 1 million gold. And I got 2,000 by breaking one of your property. Wait, there's one more. Oh, actually 2,000 again. What? I know that I have to go to the gearman. And what am I doing? Going to the saleswoman. Yay, more trash to buy. By the way, Bobby, how is your gearing of the units going? And 10 of you, and 10 of you. It's still 10 of something. Peak content. Yay, one more village to go. Well, I say village, but it's the goddamn capital of the whole country. Pokemon, let's go to Leonis. Play Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And now the 3rd edition, Let's Go to Leonis. Enjoying the free pendants. And a steak from a barrel, I guess. Because there's nothing more sanitary than one piece of meat from a barrel. So, oh, come on. Just 25 more, then I'm done. And the last one. Diana, I'm coming home. This is so much work just for a few redstones. But it's still cheaper than just go for the gear draw. Nice. Okay, I made around 1000 redstones plus. And I have some blue stones to trade up, just to keep my box clean. And some more up trading. And again. Much better. Okay, I always keep 30 as air pendants because as soon as the Ani hits, the King Exchange event will be resetted. And this means 30 SR pendants for 10 SA coins. And we need that goddamn SA coins. Okay, the R pendants are getting traded for cosmetics in my case. And of course the SSR pendants are used for normal awakening or traded to UR pendants. I'm not trading my LR seals. I will not make true awakening coins yet. And I have enough books. Yeah, I guess when they bring the update with the merged chalices, then this will be just one button. Yeah. Okay, but I think for now everything is really done this time. I'm also kinda stocked for now with gems. I mean, 200 via PvP till the Ani drops, 400 while the Ani drops. So yeah, 400. I'm not good at math today. 100 gems for the next 2 weeks, and then for the 4 weeks of anniversary, 200. So a total of 300 just for PvP. There will be 30 over the free coupon, and all the dailies, including the events and stuff, I will at least be able to do one rotation on the Ani. So, but for now I'm throwing... Aloha, Luna Sparrow. It's kinda bad timing because I'm start quitting the game for now. I mean, I will throw in the gold dungeon and then I will prepare another stream. Depending on the motivation of the audience, I may be going for a Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver randomizer or randomizer Nuzlocke. Or something more chill like The Binding of Isaac or Bloodstained Ritual of the Night if people like Metroidvanias. But first things first, how was your day or your week? Or your update? Or your Skadi banner? If you pulled for her. So, do I have gold food? Of course I have gold food. Wait, did I do my patrols? Ha, I knew I forgot something. So, but back to Fort Zeugris. So, you guys are ready. Liz is on the bench. True. I mean, Skadi has two big arguments to go for her, but yeah, the Ani is just around the corner. That's why I also keep my gems in where they belong. I keep them in line. I mean, sooner or later this Skadi will happen to be in some other banner, so why sweat it? And I mean, she is a good unit, but she is not that insanely that you have to go for her like for the newest Demonic Beast content. And I'm still more for the PvE content here than for the PvP content. And in my eyes, she's basically doing what last Skadi did, but in better. So it's a weird design choice, I think, but that's just my point of view. Because the last Skadi already was like, when our team is debuffed, then we are doing good stuff. And this is, when our team is debuffed, we're doing even more good stuff and nerfing the enemy. But yeah, the banner overall is, people get Zaratras for free, nobody really needs Gerharde, most people will have Nanashi. It's sad for people who don't have Yorm, but when the Ani when we have the update next week, we will get the voting gauntlet for the Ani, and then people can still go for Yorm or for whoever they want in the banner to vote. And yeah, that's it. I mean, most likely, I guess people will vote also the Green Elatte for the Ani banner, just because she appeared in a lot of the banners recently, but a lot of people still miss to pull her. And she is way too good of a bench support for goddesses to not get her. And I mean, yeah, Blue Garland is an old commandment. I think also my Garland is running here. Yeah, max ult level. Then of course all the free cosmetics he already got. Two because just of this his evolution. Then the final boss cosmetic. This was, I think, free to play from the first time we had this high school outfits for the commandments. Same here, his yeah, the mob, his school cosmetic, then the final boss cosmetic. He already got a lot of free stuff. I mean, when I evolve him, he gets I see, free LR headpiece. Then I actually had 5 cosmetics for him. He gets a LR costume, which it looks so sick. I like it. And then I can basically replace the SSR for the LR. Sadly he does not get a LR weapon. But yeah, this banner is technically easy skip. But audio. The auto grind is not annoying me in the background. So for now I got Zeugris. Banish these guys in the background for auto grinding for eternity. And I will soon enter the raid, the stream, but I will look that I start to prepare something else. I stream in a few minutes after. So is there some kind of game you guys are interested in more to see? Like, is a Pokemon randomizer more to your favor, or are you more for roguelike games like Isaac, where you have to play stages over and over again to get better upgrades? I see. The interest is not there. Well, adieu, my friend. Hope to see you soon. And have a nice evening. Bye. Besides that, thank you for everyone who was there, who stayed, who enjoyed the gear buying and gear thrashing. I hope you had at least a little bit fun. Also watching the developer notes from JP. Yeah. Pokemon is always a good choice. But then again, if you would start from zero, then there would be too many streamers and you would kind of go under there. But yeah, thank you guys for staying, for watching, for being there, and bye bye.